Well, Paul, your team gave it a good go in the second half, but I think the mountain was a bit too high in the end, wasn't it, from the first half?
Yeah, it was. It was disappointing, really disappointing, because we give them 3 goals. You know, sometimes when you look at games and you think, yeah, listen, they play some good stuff and they opened us up and they created goals. They didn't do that to us. You know, we just literally gave them 3 goals, and that's disappointing. I'm annoyed. I'm frustrated. I'm not happy really in the fact that you come to a place where you think, yeah, we're playing well, we've got a good result against Coventry on the Saturday, fancy our chances, and then after 30 seconds you can see the goal. You know, I thought we've gone away from doing that. You don't give yourself a chance. You know, after that, Thomas has a good chance, Jack has a great chance. That goes, it's 1-1, it changes the momentum. And then, again, another mistake. I think when you look at goals, you always say, everyone says every time a team scores, there's always a mistake behind it. But when there's accumulation mistakes, you can't do that. One makes a mistake, the other one should try and rectify it. That's what it's about. We made the first goal. We just made 3 or 4 mistakes on the bounce. It's madness. It's schoolboy stuff. Can't do it. And I'll always protect my players and be honest about it. But I'll always have an honest assessment. You can't make mistakes like that in the first goal. And it's schoolboy stuff. And they should know better and should do better. And it ain't good enough. It's not good enough. And and I've told them that at all. It wasn't the team didn't play well. It wasn't that at all. It's just the people made individual and collective mistakes, which have cost me the game today. And we need to look at ourselves and make sure it doesn't happen again.
You're going into the second half, you're looking for a bit of pride, really, and so you made it kind of interested with those 2 goals. Kind of time ran out, really, but hopefully, there's, as you said, there's some of the general play. You got to kind of have that balance for you, and but obviously ultimately very frustrated by the result.
Yeah, of course, it's annoying. It annoys me because today, we've had 20 shots today. 20 shots, and no disrespect. Looking at the 2 teams, there's not a lot between us. You know what I mean? And once we got the first goal, and then Thomas scores a goal, then you think, right, we've got half a chance here. But it shouldn't be like that. Richard, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be coming saying, we need to get a score to get an equaliser in the last minute, because ultimately you win the second half 2-0. Keep a clean sheet, you win the game 2-0. You scored 2 goals away and come away with nothing because we made some terrible decisions and terrible mistakes. And I've got to be honest and say that's the bottom line. If I generalise the whole game, that was it. We come out second half, they have a good chance, Joe makes a good save. Could be 4-0 down, next game put to bed. But ultimately I'm frustrated, I'm disappointed, I'm annoyed for the fans because they came all this way to watch us play in the freezing cold. But the same token, I said to ladies, you showed a bit of pride. You got your fans here, they've come all this way, it's freezing cold, as you can tell, because I'm shivering. And they've given them a bit of something to go down the road with, a bit of pride, but it was a game that is always going to be tough for us.
Halfway point of the season here, we've played everybody once. I'm sure you've learnt, there's been good things, there's been frustrating things, but ultimately, we're in a solid position, and I know tonight's. But I guess you can take a little bit of stock over this kind of next week or so, a week and a half before the next game, and you don't always know what you're going to get, but
no.
We're okay. We're doing all right.
We're doing all right. And you don't know what you're going to get, and there's sometimes, when you look at this team and it seems like a team you kind of put together quickly. You don't know what you're going to get, but at the same token, when I assess the 23 teams that I looked at so far, rather than at the start of the season where we were poor, Sheffield United do a very good outfit, but most other games, we've been in it. We should have won at Burnley, we was 2-0 against Swansea, QPR conceded a penalty in the last minute. So if I kind of assess of all the teams we played, there's nothing to be frightened of. We should feel confident about moving forward in the next 23 games. But if you're going to make mistakes like that, that's a different kettle of fish. So we've got to learn quickly. And but listen, it's Christmas, and wish all the fans a Merry Christmas. So we can't get them the 3 points, but we're going to try again on the 27th. But I hope they all have a lovely Christmas.